Okay, so I'm recording the training for anyone that joins late. I am more than happy to share the recording. I respect everybody's time that's on the call. I want to thank Grant, who's going to speak in just a moment. He is with Homebot. Grant, you want to give a little shout out, wave your hand? There he is.
Hi, everyone.
So he's our expert Homebot trainer. And my name is Tracie Schmidt. I'm with Supreme Lending. I am a branch manager as well as a loan officer. I run an office here for myself in San Diego, California, but I'm licensed throughout all of California and in multiple states across the country. So I know there are agents that are coming from different states. I still can partner with you and Homebot. Our team is licensed in a lot of states throughout the country. So if you're not in California, we can talk about that after the call. I just wanted to let you know the reason why I'm hosting this is I'm a student of Krista Mayshort's coaching for the last 4 years. Some of you on the call might be part of her coaching program as well. It's really important for me to provide value to the real estate agents that I partner with. Homebot has been an amazing tool that has helped a lot of real estate agents that I work with grow their business. Hi, Chris. And so this training, I wanted to kind of go grassroots. You know, what is Homebot? How can it benefit you? How can you utilize video? What can we do to partner together to ensure that you're getting more buyer deals and listing deals? And that's really about it. So we'll kind of go through at the end how you can get some of the benefits of working with me and my team through Homebot. And I'm going to now turn it over to Grant.
Awesome. Thank you for the partnership, Tracie, for everyone on the call. Yeah. And for everyone on the call, I mean, Tracie nailed it. Just to give a bit more structure to what we're going to talk about today, we are going to roll through how Homebot is going to help you secure more repeat and referral business, how it's going to get you more listing opportunities with your database, how it's going to supercharge your marketing. So every way you can use Homebot for social media as well as for video. And we're going to wrap it all up with how you can co-sponsor and how you can get started on our service. So keep in mind, everyone, if you have any questions, hop into that chat box. I'm going to be asking some questions myself. So definitely be prepared, have that thing open. Let's hop into it. And I'm going to start with my first question here. If you have heard about Homebot before, type yes into the chat box. Let's see how many of our real estate agents on the call have heard about Homebot or are using it. All right, we got a bunch of yeses already. Yes with an exclamation point. Yes with all caps. All right, beautiful. So pretty much everyone on this call has heard about Homebot. So how does Homebot work? It's really simple. If you are invited by Tracie to hop on Homebot, it will take less than 5 minutes to set up your Homebot profile. Once your Homebot profile is set up, all you need to do is send us over your database of clients. We upload your database for you, and every single month, automatically, your entire database of homeowners and buyers gets an email. This email is branded to you as the real estate agent, and it is going to show your homeowner everything they need to know about their property. So Homebot is going to show your homeowner how much their home is worth. Homebot's going to show them how much equity they have in their current property as well. And we will show them every single way they can save money or build wealth over time. So if your homeowner has an opportunity to refinance, Homebot's going to show them how much they could save. If your homeowner has a lot of equity in their property, Homebot's going to show them how they could use that equity to trade up or buy an investment property. And this is kind of like getting credit karma for your home, right? Homeowners are addicted to Homebot because it is showing them the value of their home going up, their equity going up, how they're building generational wealth over time through home ownership. And because of that, Homebot has over a 50% engagement rate on our emails. That is absolutely absurd for email. People are going into this because it is providing outsized value and it is customized to their property. Tracie, I'm going to tap on your shoulder real quick. Would you say you're getting some pretty high engagement from your clients on Homebot?
For me, with refinances, yes. What I've seen for real estate agents is when people learn that they have equity, especially right now in this market, they're reaching out to figure out how to buy second homes and investment properties. So that's been great because I don't actually get the information when, you know, a real estate agent uploads their database. It tells me someone raised their hand, but I don't have access to your client's information. So I just, you know, kind of tap you on the shoulder. But with my clients, their biggest thing is, hey, I'm seeing that I have a ton of equity. I want to invest in something. I want to pull money out. They want to buy a property. I turn it back to the agent that originally referred me that deal. So it's just a really good way to stay in touch with people that are looking to buy an investment property, which is one of the options that they can click on in Homebot.
You nailed it, Tracie. And what we're getting after here, everyone, is great content is going to start great conversations. If you are providing this level of customized content to your database is going to want to raise their hand and say, hey, real estate agent, or hey, Grant Horvath, or hey, Tracie Schmidt, I would like to know how to use my equity. Or more specifically, if we're talking about the listing side of Homebot, one of the number one questions our real estate agents get from their clients is when their client has a question about how much their home is worth, they can actually reach out to you as the real estate agent with a CMA request. This is arguably one of the number one ways real estate agents are getting listings off of Homebot. Your clients will actually reach out to you if they want an up-to-date value on their property. And we all know if someone reaches out to you about that, a logical question is, hey, were you thinking about listing? Was someone in your neighborhood listing, or did someone sell their home and get a lot for it? Let's pull up the numbers and talk about it. So Homebot is the ultimate conversation starter. If you are the busiest real estate agent around, Homebot engages your clients every single month for you. You get emails, you get phone calls, and you have really good content to talk about.
Grant, I'm going to play devil's advocate because I've been on calls with real estate agents before, and their question is, where do you come up with the value? Do you use Zillow? The value is higher than what it really is. So tell us, I mean, nothing's perfect, right? It's a conversation starter. It's not exact. But if you could just let us know kind of where you guys are getting the value and if people can change it, and, you know, are we held to that value?
100%. So for everyone on the call, one of the number one questions you could potentially get from your homeowners is, where are you getting these values from? So first things first, Homebot gets our values from a company called Black Knight Financial Services. They are the largest automated valuation provider in the US. These values are pretty darn close. But when it comes down to it, we all know a computer model can only get so close, right? You may have a homeowner that owns a $500,000 property that's next to a bunch of custom multi-million-dollar properties. You may have someone who just bought a new build. You may have someone that lives in the mountains and doesn't have enough properties next to them to really get a good valuation. That's okay. That is why Homebot has this little button right here. Even if the value of the property is slightly off, the fact that your homeowner can reach out, the fact they can tell you as the real estate agent how much they think their home is worth, the fact they can tell you if they've made any additions or if they've made any updates to their property, that is all starting a conversation. You would much rather have your client reach out to you and say, hey, I think this value is slightly off, then click a shiny button on Zillow or click a button on some other website and have 10 other people call them. So Homebot, these valuations are pretty darn close. But even if they're slightly off, your clients reach out to you, we put the ball in your court, you have a great conversation to start, and you could just say, hey, this is just a computer model. I'm happy you reached out to me. Let me get that up-to-date value for you. Were you thinking about potentially listing? That is kind of the number one way our real estate agents handle this objection. Okay, so here's the flip side of the puzzle, everyone. Ooh, excellent question as well. Is there a way to change the dark background? That is an excellent question. Right now, we just have a dark background on Homebot. And that goes back to our creation as a company. Dark background is easier on the eyes. Pink is a very specific color we use because it is a non-aggressive type of color. And we all know finance tends to scare people sometimes, especially homeowners that may not understand a lot of what they can do with their property. So the fact that we created this color scheme has really played into the fact that we have a very high engagement rate. Less than 2% of people ever unsubscribe from Homebot as well. We want to make this a nice, fluid experience that's very easy on the eyes and not too aggressive as well. We are considering creating a white background that might be in our roadmap in the near future, but for now, the dark background is solid. Excellent question. All right, so here's the flip side, gang. Homebot doesn't just engage your homeowners. Homebot engages your buyers as well. So if you have a whole list of buyers that maybe got cold feet because 6 months ago it was too tough to get into a home and they were tired of putting bids in, if you're getting buyer leads, if you're doing social media and you're getting people's email addresses, you can engage buyers every single month as well. The Homebot for Buyers experience is not your typical listing search tool. Homebot for Buyers is an investor grade look at when and where someone should be thinking about buying. So for example, I'm thinking about buying in Scottsdale, Arizona. I am sick and tired of the cold and snow of Denver. I'm just kidding. Denver's really not that bad. I kind of love it. But if I am looking in Scottsdale as a buyer, Homebot will show me, hey, Grant, all these numbers are really close to 100 here. You should probably call your real estate agent. Scottsdale is a seller's market. There might be fierce competition. There might be low inventory. You're going to really need the help of your professional to figure this out. Or hey, Grant, if you have a $500,000 price point, here's where you could afford the biggest home. No surprise, don't look in downtown Scottsdale. You're probably going to get a 1-bedroom apartment. Maybe look a few miles to the east in Mesa, Arizona, where you could afford a lot more square footage. Homebot is actually pulling national MLS data, and we're showing your buyers where they should look, neighborhood by neighborhood, as opposed to just going on Zillow and clicking around random listings. We are educating buyers, and when they do want to see a certain zip code, when they want to get on a custom shopping experience, when they want to get pre-qualified by your loan officer, you as the real estate agent get that message. All Homebot for Buyers is trying to do is engage your buyers so you will figure out who is most motivated. All right, quick pause here again, gang. What's up, Tracy?
Well, I just wanted to ask the question, the way that they can view this is by partnering with a lender, correct? Isn't there isn't there a benefit of partnering with a lender for a real estate agent for buyers versus if they didn't?
You are correct. So for
we didn't even
all
rehearse
of my
this.
Yeah, right. I was gonna say we've got some good flow here. We're on the same page.
Okay.
So for all my real estate agents on the call, we will talk about co-sponsorship at the end of this call, but it is important to know you can do Homebot by yourself as a real estate agent. If you choose to do it by yourself, you only have access to the homeowner side of Homebot. You can only send Homebot to homeowners. If you have a loan officer co-sponsoring you, which we will talk about in a few minutes, you have access to all of the homeowner and all of the buyer side of Homebot, and you have access to our Homebot video features, which we'll talk about in a few minutes as well. So there is a high level of benefit to having a co-sponsored loan officer, and it is very important to know that loan officer cannot see your database, even though they're co-sponsoring you, and Homebot never sells or markets to your database either. So your data is protected. All right, with that in mind, and especially too, because I know a lot of you are on Kristen's program as well. How are you going to be proactive with Homebot? How are you going to use this tool to actively reach out by phone call, to supercharge your marketing and really hop into it on social media? How are you going to get in front of your sphere of influence using Homebot as that value add tool? Nice. What is tech support like for adding videos, follow-up sequences, etc.? So we will talk about that towards the end of the call as well. I will be sure to touch on the video aspect and how you can get all this stuff set up. But in terms of actual email sequences, for everyone on this call, Homebot is set it and forget it. We are just a simple email that sends out once a month to homeowners or buyers. So there is no need to worry about setting up sequences and such. Homebot already sends out for you. It's automatic. It has a very high engagement rate. Very few people unsubscribe from it. So let's hop in to the proactive side of Homebot. So first things first, when you log into your Homebot as a real estate agent, you have your own Homebot dashboard. This is what the Homebot dashboard looks like. It is a simple way to access your entire database in Homebot, but by far the #1 top producer tactic on Homebot is you have what's called an activity feed. This thing is gold. This is your call list for the week because Homebot is showing you minute by minute what every single one of your clients is doing with the email they receive. So the best part about this activity feed is great content starts great conversations. Because Homebot is so customized to your homeowners and buyers, when you look at your activity feed and you see that your homeowners are engaging a ton, the conversation's easy. Hey, Jennifer, I was just looking at your Homebot. Shoot, your value of your home's gone up like 50% in the last 5 years. You've got a lot of equity now. Do you want to pull up your Homebot and talk about it? You have so much to talk about because your homeowner gets to see every way they can build wealth. And now you're just a wealth expert. No, hey, I was just looking at your Homebot and I saw that there's actually some inventory that opened up in that zip code you're looking at. Do you want to pull up the buyer's experience and kind of talk through it? Or you ready to get pre-qualified? You have so many different ways to start the conversation because Homebot is customized to your client. It's customized to your buyer. So my first big action item for everyone on this call, my first challenge, if you will, is for anyone that's already on Homebot, go through your activity feed at least once this week. Call your top 5 most engaged people. You'll be surprised. Oh, shoot, I was just looking at my Homebot yesterday. Hey, this thing's pretty cool. Now, I was just looking at my Homebot and I do have a lot of equity, but I don't know where to start. What should I do? You'll be surprised how many people engage. This activity feed is gold. Tracie, as a coach yourself and as someone that is a part of that program with Kristen, how important is it to put touches on your past client database?
Absolutely. I mean, especially in the market that we're in, right? And things slow down a little bit. We're all looking for ways to re-engage and start a conversation. Even with home buyers, if they viewed a home, it's easy to pick up the phone and say, hey, I'm sure you heard that interest rates have gone up, but let me just tell you, a 1% increase in rate only changes your payment about $60 a month. So don't worry, we're still in this together, right? When's the last time you talked to your mortgage lender? If not, I have an amazing one over here. Her name is Tracie, just kidding. But yeah, there's so many ways to engage with people on the buy side and the list side. And sometimes we forget to kind of give that touch to our past clients, especially with buyers that we talked to like 9 months ago. But the awesome thing is you could just do a group upload. And then every time you get a new contact, I just make it a habit where I put it into my CRM database. At the same time, I put them into Homebot. And I don't know if it's open to everyone, but I tested Zapier with Homebot. I was one of kind of like your test people. I'm not sure if that's rolled out to everyone, but if you do run ad campaigns, which we learn in Krista's program, you can actually zap the lead from, let's say, a Facebook ad directly into Homebot. So they're automatically put on that digest as long as they provide a valid email. So that's been a game changer too, because I don't need to do anything. My leads just go into Homebot automatically.
That's beautiful. And Tracie, we actually do have a specific question for you in the chat box. What states are you licensed in?
A lot of states. So what I'll do is I'll list them all in the chat box. Because not only am I personally licensed in my team, but so is our region. And so there's 30 or so. So I'll just list them for everybody so you guys have that.
Perfect. All right. While we're in the chat box, everyone, let's talk about the next piece of Homebot. How are you going to use Homebot to supercharge your marketing this year? I have a question for the group. In the chat box, tell me what social media platform you want to use the most this year. Let's see what social media everyone's using. Come on, guys, let me see it. Facebook. We have a LinkedIn. Do we have a Instagram, a TikTok? Oh, we got it all. I love it. We do have a TikTok too. Yes, let's go. All right. We have a question as well. So does it cost the lender to sponsor us per se? Yes. Every single time a loan officer like Tracie co-sponsors an agent, she does also have to pay half of the cost. So we are RESPA compliant as well. But on the topic of social media, we got a lot of people using a lot of social media. How can you use Homebot on social media? So as a real estate agent, you get your own custom lead generation pages. These are simple websites branded to you as the real estate agent where anyone can sign up to get Homebot from you every single month. So in terms of ease of use, you can literally copy and paste your share page and put it in Facebook. You can put it in your bio on Instagram. You can put it on LinkedIn. You can put it in Facebook ads. And what's cool is once someone clicks that link, they go directly to your page. They can sign up to get Homebot for their property and they start getting it every single month. You get notified you got a new lead. They're in your Homebot database. So you're set on follow-up. So this is great to post anywhere you want to. You know, hey, I know the equity of my property. Would you like to know yours? Check out this free wealth report. Click the link in my comments. There are so many different ways you can push out the Homebot experience to your entire sphere on social media. Your share page is the easiest way to do that. We also, oh shoot, Jeannie raised her hand. Jeannie, did you raise your hand or are you good? Thumbs up me? All right, she's good, nice. All right, let me see. All right, we got Mike Brown that hopped in here as well. Tracie Schmidt is absolutely amazing. Trust her with my clients and family members to ensure their loans close. Thank you,
Mike, you were supposed to wait till the end to give all my props. Just kidding. But Grant, can't they also embed this into their website?
100%.
Okay.
So for all the agents on the call, this isn't just a simple link you can send out on social media. You can also embed Homebot on your own business page. So you'll see when you click your share page, there's easy ways to share your links. There's also an embed a widget button. You can actually have a little Homebot search box that appears on your business page now as well. Anyone can sign up to get Homebot from you directly through that search box. So if you're a real estate agent and you've got a web designer or a marketing person at your brokerage, or you set up your website yourself, you can actually put your own Homebot search bar on there too now, which is really cool. Now, the other top producer tactics, there's two of them. Number one, your share page. So that little thing where anyone can sign up to get Homebot from you, this is great for open houses. This is great for events. This is great for anything you're doing in person with people. So we have a lot of real estate agents that will actually have their share page on a tablet. And anyone who walks through that door, even if they own a property, well, shoot, I have this awesome tool I give for free to all my homeowners and buyers, and it's going to show you how much your home is worth and how much equity you have. Do you mind if I just sign up your property right now? Or, oh man, you're looking for your first home. That's awesome. I've got this free tool that will show you where in this area you should really be looking and where you can afford the most square footage. So when you start looking at listings, you'll know exactly where to go, and reach out to me if you have any questions. You can use this anywhere you want to. The final way we start seeing real estate agents using Homebot, and this share page specifically, is turn into a QR code. We're all familiar with QR codes thanks to restaurants, right? You go scan your phone over something and you see the menu on your phone. I'm going to post this article into the Homebot chat box we have here. If you click on that link in the chat box I just put in, Homebot will show you how you can create a QR code and how you can have that QR code go to your share page. So if you're farming a neighborhood, direct mail, throw your QR code on there. Put it on your business card. Get a magnet to put on your car that says free wealth report here. I should put a magnet on my car. That'd be kind of cool.
Absolutely. But, with the QR code, why not? I actually started putting QR codes on my apparel. So I have like Schmidt team sweatshirts and a big QR code on the back. So if people are standing behind me and they're like, what the heck? It goes right to my website. It's like, you could do anything with the QR code now. It's crazy.
Dang, that's a good idea. I'm gonna start doing that for my t-shirts I make too.
There you go.
All right, yeah, so bottom line, everyone, you have a tool of value. You have something that is going to actually help your homeowners build wealth and help your buyers find that home of their dream. Why not share it with everyone in your sphere? Why not text it to everyone? Why not put your share page on LinkedIn or Facebook or Instagram? Why not create the QR code? We also have a lot of real estate agents that use Homebot as a closing gift. Why not add someone's property at the closing table and say, well, shoot, I've got this free gift for you as well. That's going to be an equity tracker and is going to show you how your equity builds over time and how you can use it. And feel free to reach out to me if you see other opportunity here as well.
I think, Grant, like something to kind of go along too with what we do, some of us that are part of Krista's program, are the video tech. So this is a great way to get off this call, pick 10 past buyers or potential listings and take a video of yourself. Hey, listen, I just got off this amazing training that can provide you a free tool to see what your home is worth. Just let me know if you would like to check it out. Quick video, send it to your clients. Of course, they're going to say yes, right? All I need is your email address. That's it. Or if you don't mind, I'm going to just plug you in there because I already have your email. Just that's a way to engage, right? A way to provide value, and a way to, again, start the conversation and, do 5 or 10 of those today. And I guarantee you'll get at least like 80-90% respond.
You nailed it. And also you're reading my mind, Tracie, because what we're doing now, team, is we are going to talk about Homebot and video. So this is one of the newer features we've added. This is a feature where you will have to have a loan officer co-sponsor, and we will talk about that in a couple of minutes. This is your brand. Your brand is everything. We know that. We want to position you as a wealth expert. We want you in front of your database. Video is absolutely huge for that. So as a real estate agent, you have a few ways you can use video with Homebot now. Now, for the first way you can use video, let me show an example. I am a sample loan officer. I send Homebot to my database of homeowners. When my homeowners get their Homebot every single month, they actually see a lot of videos of me. You can now embed video directly in the Homebot that your homeowners and buyers receive every single month. So like Tracie said, a lot of people are thinking about buying a second property. In my Homebot, when someone is thinking about buying another property, a video of me automatically appears that talks about the value of using your equity to trade up or to buy an investment or to grow generational wealth through home ownership. So there are 15 different videos you can shoot now as a real estate agent that show up in the Homebot that your clients and buyers receive every single month. So how do you access this feature? If you're a real estate agent that has that loan officer co-sponsor and you like Tracie, you have a customize tab on the top of your screen. You can click that customize tab. Keep in mind, everyone, we have this recorded so you can go through these steps afterwards as well. Once you click that customize tab, videos, you have a new video manager tab on your Homebot. This is where you have access to all of the different videos that you can shoot. Now, there's an important thing here, everyone. You can't just shoot a video on your phone or your laptop or your camera and put it directly into Homebot. You need to upload that video into either YouTube, BombBomb, Wistia, or PitchHub. Now, for everyone on this call, we are working on adding more video providers. But for those of you that have not used any of those video services before, YouTube's the easiest. It takes 5 minutes to set up a YouTube account. It's free. It is super easy to upload videos to YouTube, so you can put it right in Homebot. Do you have scripts? Yes. So for everyone, we're not leaving you in the dark here. Don't worry. I am posting an article in the chat box right now. This article called How to Use Video Manager will actually have an entire list of sample videos for every possible video you can shoot. It'll be me talking on those videos. We have plenty of agents and loan officers that take scripting from there. So that is money. So Tracie is right in the chat box, everyone. All you need to do, shoot a video on your phone or your camera, upload the video to BombBomb or YouTube, or just shoot it directly on BombBomb if you have it, put it into Homebot. What's great here is you just need to shoot the video once and it sends out to your entire database for you every single month. Your life is super easy once you put those videos in there. And we all know Homebot has a very high engagement rate. Imagine Homebot with video. It's absolutely huge. So the first things first, everyone, Homebot with video. All right, we got multiple people raising their hands. Mike, I saw you first. What's up? Feel free to unmute yourself as well, too. You might be muted. Tracie, you may have to help Mike too as well.
Okay, I got it. Yeah, I wouldn't unmute, but hey, great stuff, Grant. Thank you very much. Hey, quick question for you. Can we go in and tag specific clients by zip code or something like that? So if I want to do a market update for 92011 or whatever, we can go in there and do that. So I can just select those individuals. Does that have the capability or not?
That is an excellent question. So Mike, there is a way to shoot video that will send out to just certain parts of your database, but we are not at the level where you can pick specific zip codes yet.
Okay.
We actually do have a video email feature. So for everyone on the call, the other way you can shoot video is you're allowed to send up to one custom video a week that sends out to your entire database. This is where you can segment your audience. So you can shoot a video that sends just to homeowners, a video that sends just to buyers, or a video that sends to Ripe for Refi if you're a loan officer. So Mike, you can choose your audience, but we are not at the zip code level yet.
Okay. One reason I was asking is that we do market updates. I guess I could just do a basic trending market update for all of San Diego County and throw that out to everybody versus by zip code. Okay.
You are correct, sir.
Thank you.
Cool. Yeah. Leslie, I saw your hand pop up next. What's up?
I just want to know, so the videos that you shoot that are in there, they're in by subject. So will they appear to the client based on their activity within the feed?
You are correct, Leslie. So let's say that you shoot a video that is about purchasing power. So how someone can use their equity to trade up or buy an investment property. That video will only show up when one of your homeowners is actually looking at that specific equity piece of Homebot. So if you shoot that video on trade up or how to use your purchasing power, that video will only show up if someone wants to know more about trading up or buying an investment. So these videos are strategically placed and they can only be accessed when a homeowner or buyer is in that specific area of where they want to learn more.
So it benefits you to record all of the videos, basically.
Correct.
Okay.
And also too, I mean, for all the real estate agents on the call, there are some videos where it wouldn't hurt to shoot that video with your loan officer, Tracie. Like, for example, you may not want to shoot a refinancing video by yourself as a real estate agent. So it wouldn't hurt to shoot a joint video of you with your loan officer talking about the power of refinancing. So there's a lot of cool ways to partner as well. But the bottom line here is when you shoot just one video, it shows up across your entire database. 20 to 30 minutes of work is going to amount to tons of people seeing your video every single month automatically. So it is very effective in that sense. All right, Jeannie, I see you have your hand up again. Was that, you're good?
No, I can't get in.
No
Okay,
worries.
can you hear me now?
Yes.
Can you hear me now? Okay. Yeah, I had a question on the weekly video. You had the picture up of the previous, the example that you said you could do it once a week. I think I may have been confused. I did this and put my video in through YouTube in this, thinking that it was going to be going out to my whole database because it was the first email. And I'm not hearing that they got the video of me, and it's not here. So where did it go? And is, if you can clarify that process a little better for me, I'd appreciate it.
Yeah, of course. So here is, and for everyone on the call too as well, if you have a question like this in the future for Homebot specifically, I am putting in our customer success team's email because they'll be able to answer any general questions you may have on video or anything else. But for this specifically, Jeannie, when you upload your video from YouTube directly into this Homebot video experience, what happens is, number one, choose your audience. So you may have chosen homeowners as your audience. You clicked the YouTube piece. Once you shot your video and put it on YouTube, you probably copied and pasted the YouTube URL, correct? Once you do that and you submit it, that video is a one-off email. It just sends that week to your entire database of homeowners, and it is just for that week. Homebot doesn't really have any analytics on that video because it's a one-off email. So that could be the reason why you may not have received any analytics or gotten an email back in that sense. But your homeowners, if they receive that video, they can reach back out to you and say, hey, this is awesome. Or, hey, yeah, let's talk about this. I didn't realize inventory opened up. But I guess in that sense, it could be possible to see or not see any result from the video, but typically people do have their homeowners re-engage. That is the process though. If that didn't work out that way, you can reach out to our customer success team and they can actually look into that and see if that video actually sent out.
So Greg, can you just go over, if I'm an agent, I get off this call, I want to shoot the videos that aren't weekly, but are just the general videos that will go out automatically when someone does a certain act. Can you take us to that page again? And then is it the same way where they upload it from YouTube in that way? Can you just kind of give us a recap of that?
Of course, yeah. And it is the same way for everyone on the call. You just click your Customize tab. You go to your Videos tab right here. You click on the specific video you want to upload. So if I'm a loan officer and I just shot a video about refinancing, I click on this one right here for refi. All I need to do is simply go in and choose the video platform I use. So I would just click YouTube. And then I just put in my YouTube link and I add the video and it's good. What's cool is with this specific feature, because it's actually embedded in what your homeowners and buyers receive every single month, you shoot the video and that video immediately appears, even if it was an email that was sent a couple of days ago. Because Homebot is a living and breathing type of email, that video is automatically uploaded. Your homeowners and buyers have immediate access to it, which is really cool.
And Greg, there aren't any scripts, correct?
There are. So
Okay.
For everyone on the call, I'm going to post this in the chat box again. If you just click this link called the How to Use Video Manager,
Okay.
we will actually give you sample videos you can watch that you can pull scripting from for every single one of these that can be uploaded.
Okay. So what I'll maybe do for everyone is I can go into those videos and I probably can get them transcribed through rev.com into the wording and then provide that to everyone so you can actually see the words of the script and put that into something that you use like Big Voo or something for recording your videos.
Perfect. Also too, it looks like we got a lot of questions in the chat box. This is awesome. So let me take a look here. Tracie, have you been kind of rolling through these too, or are some of these the ones you've been asking me? All right.
Yeah, I think a lot of them the video scripts we just went through. Let's see. Can the custom weekly video emails be shared to Facebook, Instagram, or for others to sign up to get market updates?
So what's really cool about that is because you shot the video and you uploaded it to YouTube as well, you can just copy and paste the YouTube link and put it on Facebook and then put in your Homebot share link right below it if you'd like to. So there are ways to get around that as well too. So for everyone on the call, I got another question that's really important. Are there masterminds for this? Are there trainings for Homebot? Are there tools I can use as a real estate agent? Number one, posting in the chat box. Go on to Facebook, type into your search bar, Homebot Mastermind for Real Estate Agents. We have our own Facebook group. There are thousands of agents on that Facebook group. There are a lot of great best practices that come out of it. Number two, yes, we do have our own comprehensive help site specifically for real estate agents. So I'm going to go ahead and post that real estate agent specific website in there. We have a lot of excellent resources. Probably my number one resource I could tell anyone to go to if you want to get better at using Homebot is we have a beautiful workshop called the Ultimate Guide to Prospecting with Homebot. This is big. If you want to be proactive, this is the thing to watch. It's taught by one of our Homebot sales executives that is also a real estate agent herself. So there are a lot of good best practices in here. Number one video you should watch. I just posted that in the chat box. All right, Tracie, you look like
I just want to let them know in the chat box, if you guys just click on the links right now, it'll take you to those sites and you can bookmark them. So you don't have to worry about trying to figure out where everything is after the call. So if you guys just all want to take a second and click on any of the links, like the collections of the script videos and then the different articles, and then just save it as a bookmark, that's probably a good idea. So you don't have to, like, again, go back to, through a whole video to figure out where those links are.
Ooh, we have a bunch of questions around Homebot data, but Tracie, what's up?
Someone asked, how can they link their BombBomb account to Homebot? Do they need to do that? Or can they just, instead of clicking YouTube, just click BombBomb when they want to upload a video and it connects automatically?
Excellent question. So in terms of the video side of things, everyone, on the BombBomb side, what you will need to do is go into BombBomb, shoot a video directly in BombBomb, and then BombBomb actually gives you your own link that you can put into Homebot. So you will still have to shoot the video in BombBomb. You will still have to post the BombBomb link directly in Homebot for the video manager feature. So it is very similar to the YouTube process as well. All right. So we have a few questions on all of the pieces of Homebot. So number one, I get my Homebot from a few other people. It looks like my home value is slightly off and it looks like my mortgage is not showing up. So here's the important thing about Homebot, everyone. No matter how good a computer model is, every now and then it might be off. We might not have enough data points. It may be a home in the mountains, like I was saying earlier. There may be new builds that are tougher to pull data points from. Bottom line is Homebot's pretty much spot on 95% of the time. But even if there's a slight difference, it's okay. Your clients can reach out to you directly. You've got a great talk track. Hey, computer models aren't perfect. I'm happy you came back to me. Let me get an up-to-date value for you. You as the real estate agent can update that value. So you're just—
Well, it also depends on too, like for me, my clients that I helped purchase a home and I'm uploading those clients into Homebot, I'm putting in as much information into Homebot up front as possible, including interest rate, balance of mortgage, if they got a second mortgage. And they may not know you have a HELOC because it's not pulling from county records, right? It could be like something different. So the best thing to do is when you get a Homebot, or if it's off, to have a video maybe to your client saying, hey, listen, you may get this, your equity might be off. That's okay. You have the ability to adjust it based on what your current mortgage balance is, your current rate, what you think your home is worth. If you have any questions on what that should be, Andrea, give me a call. I would love to point you in the right direction and help you out. That's what I'm here for. I'm here to serve you as my client for life, right? So you just take an objection, you overcome it. It's not a big deal. It's off a little bit, but let me help you figure it out.
Nailed it on that, Tracie. So, all right, gang, just for the sake of time and because we need to go over this as well, let's land the plane here. What does co-sponsorship look like? How can you get started with Tracie on Homebot? So, Jeannie, are you laughing because I said let's land the plane and you had planes in the background? I just noticed that. That's hilarious. I wasn't even thinking about it. But anyways, gang, so what we've got here is, number one, when you sign up for Homebot, we will never independently market to. We will never sell your client data. We aren't that kind of company. We're doing that right off the bat. If you want to get started on Homebot so you can have access to the entirety of our system, the video features, the buyer features, homeowner features, share page, everything, there are two ways you can get started on Homebot. Number one, you can reach out to Tracie. And Tracie, if you want to put your information in the chat box, just in case anyone needs it, you can reach out to Tracie and she can set you up on a free trial. So the first way you can get set up on Homebot is you can actually do a free trial. You get up to 25 clients you can upload. There is no cost to you as the real estate agent. There is no time limit on that as well. So first things first, Tracie can invite you to a free trial. If you want to get Homebot, full deal, everything you need to get your database uploaded, all of these features we talked about, you can also get invited by Tracie to Real Estate Agent Pro. That is $25 a month for you as the real estate agent. You get up to 500 clients you can upload. If you have more than 500 clients, it's only $10 a month extra for each additional 500. We also, by partnering with Tracie's team, have a coupon code for everyone. There's typically a $50 one-time setup fee for Real Estate Agent Pro. If you want to get your $50 one-time setup fee waived, use the code GRANT50. I just posted that in the chat box. Now, the key thing here, everyone, is remember I said earlier, when you have a co-sponsored loan officer like Tracie, Tracie can't see your database. But because Tracie is paying for part of your Homebot, everything your clients receive as the real estate agent will have Tracie's information on it. But it's only in the financing sections. So as a real estate agent, when you send Homebot out to your database, you're front and center. It's coming from your email. Your branding is the first thing your clients see. But if they happen to have a question on 15 versus 30, that will go to Tracie. And we are positioning her as a resource to help with financing questions. All right, Jessica, you have a question. What's up? Feel free to unmute yourself as well.
There it goes. Thank you. So I was wondering, for the video, do you guys do edits, or is it just us editing and you guys are just the platform?
Excellent question. We are just the platform in this case. So edits will be on your end, but I know that there are a lot of great resources out there for that as well.
Okay, thank you.
Yeah, no worries.
I just want to add too,
Yeah.
you don't have to sign up with me, right? Like this isn't like a, oh my God, you're on this training, you have to change lenders for the rest of your life. I mean, this is honestly, I love providing value to people and giving back. And, you know, Mike can attest to this, and that's why he works with me as a lender. But if we've never worked together, my goal is try out the 25, right? It's free. You don't have to pay the 50 bucks. If you have a lender that you are already partnered with, talk to them about Homebot, you know, tell them what the value could be. Hopefully that they're willing, you know, to invest 25 bucks in you. If they're not, definitely talk to me. But I think the reason I'm doing this too is, you know, it's to provide value to each other, especially that are people within Krista's coaching group and Margarita Mastermind that Mike's been holding. We need a community, right? In our positions as a mortgage lender and a real estate agent, a lot of times we're kind of on our own and we're trying to figure stuff out. So my goal is to try to take the knowledge that I've learned and been successful with and pass that on to people and make things as easy as possible. So I don't need your next 5 buyers. I have plenty of my own business, but my goal is to show you enough value where you will send me a potential buyer, and then I'll knock your socks off with a 10-day close, and then you'll use me forever. So just kidding. But I just want you guys to know you don't have to use me to use Homebot. Okay, I just want to put that out there. It's not like a twist your arm type of thing.
You nailed it on that, Tracie. And Leslie, I can't tell, did you raise your hand a second time? Yeah, go ahead and mute yourself. What's up?
Just really quick question. So the ability to send one weekly video. So our clients, if we don't use that feature, they're going to get one email from us a month, right? Kind of with the updated value.
You're correct.
And then they could get up to, say, 4 more if we were utilizing that.
You are correct. What we typically see is real estate agents will send that video maybe once a month instead of just once a week.
Yeah, no, I mean, I think it would be too much, but I just want to clarify.
Yeah, no worries.
Thank
Any
you.
other questions? Good. Nice. Mike, what's up? Right. See if we can get that mute off potentially. There we go.
Had to click it about 5 times. So, hey, I wanted to share with everyone too, guys. I'm also on Street Text, and Homebot works amazingly well with Street Text. If you got all the information, when you're actually looking at all your clients within Street Text, you'd have a little button right there that says add to Homebot. It's absolutely amazing. Bam, it's done. It's so quick and so easy. So just want to make sure people are aware of that.
That's incredible. I wasn't aware of that either. I'm going to actually take
Me
note of
either.
that.
That's a good takeaway.
Dang. All right, let me put that in my notes too.
All right, so we only have a few minutes left. If anybody has any other questions, if you want to raise your hand, or I think I gave my email. If you just shoot me an email, I will go into Homebot and then invite you right after this call. It literally takes just a few minutes. I know someone asked Grant, I think it was Leslie, that if they already paid the $50, can they get that back if they're partnered with me? I don't know.
Interesting question. For anyone who already did pay the wave setup fee, I would just put my email on there. Just go ahead and reach out to me. It never hurts for me to ask our finance team just in case. So that is that's my email right there. I can always ask. That is what I can say on the call, at least here.
Mary Ellen, I unmuted you too, if you want
Thank
to.
you. So I've spoken to I think maybe 3 different lenders, and I don't know if I'm not explaining Homebot properly to them, but what would be the best explanation for you, Tracie, to explain this to another lender?
I would say 1, it's providing value to your realtor partner is the #1 thing. Secondly, it's a way for you to know when there's a potential buyer that's interested in getting information or finance information. A lot of times real estate agents are out with their clients, whereas a loan officer, I'm a little bit more kind of like behind my computer and my phone. So when I see that notification come over, it's going right back to my agent saying like, hey, did you happen to see this? John was asking about information, or hey, he asked for a CMA, did you get that out? So I would just, 1, value. Secondly, as a loan officer, the value is every client that I fund a loan for on a purchase, I enter them in now as a homeowner, and it's kind of a gift to them, right? Where they can kind of track their value. They're thankful for it. Buyers that I get that are leads that are 3 months old, 6 months old, they're still engaging on the back end of things without me having to do a lot of work. And if they don't listen to any of that stuff, then work with me.
I'm thinking so, because I've tried to explain it to
a lender yourself,
I know, and that's what I keep trying to tell them. I said, you guys need to change with the times, and they're like, well, I'm trying to figure out where to go from here, because I have one I've met with the other day, and she was all builders. Now
it's
she's
not
not a
just
builder.
$25 for me either. I mean, I pay hundreds and hundreds of dollars a month to Homebot for all of the agents that I sponsor and to have my own account. So it's not just, hey, $25 for Tracie. So it's an investment. That's why I want to do the first 25 with people, because you really want to utilize it, right? You don't want to just like upload random people, but yeah.
Right.
And if you have a lender that you love and you want them, like, show them this video, share it with them, and hopefully they can see how easy it is to use. I mean, you're more than welcome to do that.
Perfect. Thank you.
Yeah.
Julia, you have a question as well? May just have to find, yep, there we go.
Thank you. It wouldn't let me unmute. Yeah, so the question I had is this something that we would want to send out to all, like if we have active buyers? I know you said give to as a closing gift, once they purchase, but would we want to give this to prospects? And you said something earlier about they can view homes. So is this IDX integrated, or how do they view homes?
Yeah, so first things first, in terms of strategy, everyone on the call, remember it's $25 a month for up to 500 clients, $10 a month extra for each additional 500. What we suggest, put in the people that see you, know you, love you first. Put in your closed clients, put in buyers that already know you. If you still have space, 100%, you can put your prospects in there. You can get a farming list from your title agent. You can put in homeowners from open houses or events. You can put in anyone you want to across all 50 states. So you are good on that end specifically. And while I was doing that, I forgot the second part of the question. So that one's on me. Julia, what is your second part of your
It
question?
was the IDX.
Yes.
Yeah, you had mentioned something about view home. So is it IDX integrated?
You nailed it. So for everyone on this call, if you do have your own IDX feed, I'm putting in our customer success team's email again. You can actually reach out to our customer success team, send them your IDX feed, and we can actually put it in your HomeBot for Buyers experience. So when someone likes a zip code, they can click a button that says see more listings, and it sends them directly to your IDX feed. So yes, you can send that over to us, Julia. We can put it in there. When someone does have a question about a zip code, it sends them directly to your website.
Cool.
Yeah. All right. So I
All
think
right, so a couple more questions. We got like 4 minutes.
anybody? All right, we got another hand raised here. What's up, Jeannie?
So I just had this happen. Irene, maybe you know Irene. Can you hear me now?
Yes.
We can hear you.
So I just had this happen and I wasn't a plant. Irene Lasso, maybe you know this person?
Nope.
I don't.
Okay, well, she's a HomeBot assistance, just has responded to me to let me know that my videos that I put through YouTube to connect to my HomeBot, I had set it private, not public.
That makes sense. Yeah.
Okay.
So you bring
So
up
just-
a good point.
It could be helpful, but this is your customer service just talking to me right now as I'm on this call telling me to do that. And I was able to update that. So I thought you might find that fun.
That's big. Number one, our customer success team is awesome. And Irene's actually new too. She started a couple of weeks ago, so she's on her game. But yes, everyone on this call for YouTube, whether it's the video manager tool, whether it is the video email, you do need to make sure your video is public. If your video is private, it will not work in the HomeBot system. So yes, Jeannie, excellent point brought up there. That is something I did not bring up. That is very important, everyone. Make sure your videos are public. All right.
Hey, we just did that at the same time.
Yeah, that
I
was
want to
we're on the same
everybody
time.
like give yourself a round of applause. Like you showed up, you got some training. Steve, come on, let me see you clapping. Ying, let's go. Anna, I'm gonna call you out. Spade, come on. Spade, I've seen you all over TikTok lately. Rhonda, you guys showed up. You're investing in yourself, which I think is amazing. And I don't know, is anybody going to Texas tomorrow to see Krista live? No? Well, I'll share some stuff back from you. I'm actually going to be on stage on Friday on her top producer panel, which I'm the first time on a big stage for me, which was one of my goals, which is amazing. And thanks to referral partners like Mike and people on this call. So I am here to help you and guide you. And I'm going to, anyone that emails me, I'll send that partnership out right away so you can keep the momentum. Ying, you better do some videos. I'm watching you. You better record all of them. Rhonda, you too. I'm looking out for you. Grant, I just want to give you a big thank you. I know you didn't have to do this, and I really appreciate you taking the time. I think everybody got a lot out of it. I will send the recording to everyone, so you can have that and rewind it and watch it over and over again. So thank you.
Thanks, everyone. Thanks for the
Bye,
part.
everybody.